Watchin movies and dyin' inside. Watchin movies and dyin' inside.
Hi there, gang, and welcome back to Watchin Movies Dyin Inside. Today we're going to be looking at 1985's Red Sonja, directed by Richard Fleischer. I've seen little bits of the first Conan the Barbarian film, but not the whole thing, and I don't think I've seen any of Conan the Destroyer. But after that came Red Sonja, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is in this, like basically playing Conan as I understand it, except not Conan. And even though she started as a Conan character and should fall under the Conan umbrella, she's kind of her own thing. So I think that's why it's not Conan, but basically is. That also explains why there are still Conan comics published at one company and Red Sonja comics published at another. So they kind of exist in the same world and also not at all. So Red Sonja is played by Brigitte Nielsen. If you had to cast someone to play a barbarian warrior opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1980s, yeah, that tracks. So, though I'm not really sure what to expect, I also kind of feel like I know exactly what to expect. You know, it's a sword and sorcery film. It's not probably going to break the mold. So, without further ado, let's dive on in and hope for the best.
Watchin movies and dyin' inside.
Your disgust was clear. And so it was that Gedron ordered your family murdered.
Why is there a flashback at the beginning of the movie?
Give you that strength.
It's kind of weird. Why not start with that? Then again, I guess you might just want to rush through it and get to the action. Hey, Ennio Morricone. That's cool. So, I think these guys with the white robes were destroying this talisman before it fell into the wrong hands. And the evil Queen's goon squad wanted to steal it first. And so they ambushed them as they were, I guess, sealing it away forever. Very, very slowly. Oh my. So, if he's not Conan, I wonder who he's supposed to be. It is odd that Red Sonja's appearance in the comics, like she has like a lot of red hair, big flowing red hair, and a silver chainmail bikini. But I mean, this is... yeah, it's close enough, I guess.
Vanna.
She's dead. And the living have work to do. Her name is Kalidor.
Oh, okay. I feel like she could probably tell that she was dead, but yeah. Okay, and I guess he's playing Kalidor?
Do you want me to fall in that boiling mud? You numbskull!
I'll try to swing it around. Now, hold still, boy.
Boy? Boy?
I hope these characters don't stick around, because it's odd that Arnold Schwarzenegger left the movie, and instead we got...
What happened? Queen Gedron attacked us. What happened?
Obnoxious little kid and a goofy servant type.
Falcon, since everyone is dead or run away, you shall escort me to the mountains tomorrow.
This isn't visually uninteresting, but I feel like it wouldn't be nearly as thrilling without this music. Like this score is really selling the action. You know, if he's not supposed to be Conan, but he's basically Conan, they probably should have just not named him. Just like, you know, have him show up, not mention his name. You know, there's a way to do that, I guess. And that way you get Conan without, you know, naming him Calidor. Wow. That's a lot of candles. Why is the spider purring like a cat?
You will, my the honor.
I may even make you my queen. But I'm still young. We shall have to see.
Yeah, you know, this kid isn't awful, but given the choice between him and Calidor, you know.
This way! Make for the stairs!
Come, my prince! Come!
Oh, my stars. That looks a little bit silly, but this whole movie is a little bit silly, so... Hey, finally! Cripes. I hope he sticks around now.
Keep it down over there. We're trying to sleep.
Eh.
Yes, Prince Tarn of Hublock. The city you blasted with your filthy sorcery.
Not that a movie like this needs a terribly complicated plot, but the plot in this film is super thin. Like, I know I thought that the Deathstalker films had very thin stories, but compared to this, like, they were practically like Lord of the Rings.
What were their lives compared to this? You're a man! The talisman will destroy you!
Okay, it's starting to pick up now that they're confronting each other and kind of getting into the drama of the backstory. Really makes you wish it was actually part of the film and not just thrown in there like an afterthought practically. Oh geez. Noticed it a few times in this film, but when people have gotten their heads cut off, the heads just go flying upward, which it's kind of odd. Whoa, there's lava underneath them? That's weird.
Why not?
Red Sonja's poncho kind of looks like, you know, one of those like dressing gowns that I guess old Hollywood actresses used to wear. Oh, okay. So that was Ernie Reyes Jr. as the kid. His acting improved significantly by the time he was in Surf Ninjas. So that was Red Sonja. It's increasingly bizarre that they cut down the backstory to a series of flashes at the beginning of the film, when it set up Sonja's, you know, her whole family, why she's after the evil queen, that she gave the evil queen the scar. I mean, you saw all this kind of briefly, but actually having it play out probably would have been to the film's benefit, since it was only 90 minutes. A lot of the sequences weren't that interesting, so they kind of felt unnecessary. The main thrust of the film going after the Queen to get the talisman back, at times kind of felt like an afterthought. Bridget Nielsen did a good enough job. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, kind of nailed the character. From what I've seen of Conan, he was a little more stoic, and this guy, you know, had a little more of a sense of humor, which was kind of fun. What really kind of makes this film worth checking out is the sword fighting. There was a lot of it, and it was pretty well done. A lot of it looked like it was actually, you know, being done by the actors. And then the music, which was really, really good. It kind of made things interesting even when they weren't necessarily that interesting. But yeah, anyway, that was Red Sonja.
She's dead.